At the red belt level, we're going to be talking a lot about commitment as a character skill set. Now, what's very difficult about commitment is that they have to push through this longer term period of being a red belt. Red belt is going to take a minimum of a year to reach the goals and the values that we're looking to achieve to get to our black belt level. So tracking your attendance is one of the biggest things that we teach them. How do you track and show that not only have you been here, but that you're doing it and you're recording that process as you go along? Also, showing that you practice at home becomes an important part. The weapons in our system are something that we focus on in seminar-based activities, and then we have a monthly review that happens the last Friday or kata day of the month. We want to make sure our students are doing their practice, but their weapons become the thing they must practice at home the most in order to show us that they're growing and they're actually working on these elements. The other thing they have to do is they have to work on their physical conditioning, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, planks, jumping jacks. Those things become really important. And in order to take their black belt test, they're going to have a level of physical fitness in order to make it through the test successfully. Now, commitment also means getting to classes on a regular basis. We require that our red belts hit 36 classes in a quarter in order to take that next test. Hours in training is extremely important at this level, not only for our safety elements, but for our dedication and determination elements as well. So making sure you get to those classes becomes really important. As far as a martial arts skill set, the control becomes the most important part now. Sometimes as we get tired, our emotions drive us. Sometimes as we start to want something or we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it makes it harder for us to control our weapon the right way, to control our energy the right way. Sometimes it's almost too excitable or too nervous or too scared even. We want to make sure that they're learning how to control the emotion of their martial arts training as well as how hard they hit. A red belt is a very trained person and they sometimes hit a little too hard. They need to learn how to pull back on that sometimes. And that's one of the things that we're going to focus on in their sparring and in their one steps and in their katas. The other thing is learning how to stand out, learning how to push yourself harder than other people. That is an element of control of martial arts that you don't always see focused on. And we want to make sure that our red belts understand that concept. It is no longer about standing in the crowd. You stand in front of your classes, you stand in front of your lines because you're in control of your body and you're setting that example to be the best you possibly can in order to achieve the black belt level. So if you feel like your student is meeting those guidelines, go ahead and check those boxes and make sure that you turn it in.